What's that in YouTube? Nocturnal thoughts. Um, I just wanted to make this message, this video, and explain some things and talk about some things. First of all, I want to say I noticed, man, I got a few new subscribers over the last couple of days, like 3 or 4 subscribers, and for me, man, you know what? I'm gonna take that as a blessing, and I'm gonna take that to appreciation. But I have to say this: it's like almost I have to put out a buyer beware or a disclaimer, something like that, to all my new subscribers and to all my old subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you to bear with me and be patient with me because what I'm trying to do, what I'm doing, is I'm really putting down a foundation for my channel, and I'm to my best ability trying to lay down a solid foundation. But I ask you for patience because I know that I'm not perfect, and I feel like a lot of times I would have a subscriber and then I lose a subscriber, and I feel like it's because if I say something that you appreciate to hear and you subscribe, and then I make another video and I say something that might be more sour, and you might unsubscribe. You know what I'm saying? And it's because I know myself, I don't put my thoughts into this box. So if you subscribe to me for one reason or one thing I say and I contradict myself, a lot of people don't understand that. They be like, man, this dude is a contradiction. He said this the other day, now he's saying this day. And you got to keep in mind, I do not mind contradicting myself. I feel like life itself can be contradiction. Like life is about death. Happiness is about pain. And you know what I'm saying? All these things are intertwined. And the way I think about things, sometimes I do have an opinion, state an opinion, talk about a subject, and then I might say some things that might be contradicting what I said if I change my thought. I just don't keep my thoughts into a box, and I just try to speak freely and honestly and be true to myself. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's only going to be people that can identify with that and be patient with that as I grow my platform. And keep in mind, I do this YouTube thing only as a hobby. And I never wanted to do this YouTube thing. I only did it for my son because I wanted him to start his channel. So when I started my YouTube channel, I really didn't have an idea of one specific topic to talk about other than all of the thoughts. But I landed on boxing because boxing is the main passion that I have that I could translate into YouTube. Because when I was a young kid, I met Muhammad Ali, and it always altered my whole perception of life. Now I say all that to say this. I made a video yesterday, you know, in talking about the LDBC, the Lions Den Boxing Club, and you're talking about 78 Sports TV. You're talking about Fanon International. You're talking about Blue Blood Sports. You're talking about Boxing Ego, Barbershop Conversations, and so on and so forth. And I just made this video saying how they receive so much negative energy and hate. And I don't respect that. And I don't salute that. But let me be clear. I do not agree with everything. And I listen to them all the time and they influence me all the time. But when they have a video, like if I watch 78 Sports, I watch Blue Blood Sports all last night. If I have a feeling in my mind or a thought in my mind to address something that was discussed in Blue Blood Sports TV hour-long video, I'm not just going to talk about the things that I agreed with him, because I feel like he's already said that. It's only the things that I have in contrast or disagree or have a difference of opinion that I even feel like is worth me bringing to the table. You know what I'm saying? Because those dudes, I respect them on such a high level. But I feel like sometimes the miscommunication is, if things are taken out of context, or if I disagree, or if somebody else disagrees with the member of the LDBC, it can be taken the wrong way. And I definitely don't want to be like looked at as you trying to infiltrate the LDBC. No. Or if you don't agree with the LDBC, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to, for example, the situation with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, there's things I don't agree with in the conversation with Tyson Fury with the Deontay Wilder rematch. Blue Bloods came out with a video I watched the other night, 2 nights ago, where Deontay Wilder was coming out with this evidence of this fracture in his, up in this area, that he said his doctor is explaining that it had to be some kind of a foreign object or an object besides a fist in a boxing glove to hit here and crack that. And if it had been hit there any numerous amount of times, it could have been a fatality. And then some people were saying that they needed to know who the doctor was. Now, I'm not going to go into that. I kind of want to digress from that. But my point is this. The video that he made about Deontay Wilder, I was watching the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury rematch last night, and I'm trying to see it, and I just don't see it. I don't see the glove issue the same way they see the glove issue. And I watched 78 Sports TV, and he said something, it just caught my ear, and I don't want to build on this. I'm just trying to give you an example. He said, you know, anybody that's jumping off the Deontay Wilder ship, when Deontay Wilder come back for this trilogy, and he, you know what I'm saying, decapitates Tyson Fury, don't try to come back and jump on the ship. I'm not a ship jumper, but I speak my own mind. I'm with Deontay Wilder, win, lose, or draw, but I don't agree with the glove gate situation. I don't have enough there, and it's just too much for, and I don't want, it's, to me, it's in the past. You dig what I'm saying? I watched the first fight, and if anything, the glove was more suspicious in the first fight, and Tyson Fury landed more punches in the first fight and didn't do the damage. In the second fight, I just did not see the suspicious activity in his glove. So I'm not saying whether he was cheating or not cheating. I'm just not focused on it. I am focused on, you know, and Deontay Wilder, when he comes out and explains his point of it, when he said when Deontay Wilder came out with I just felt like a zombie video or interview, I never really heard him go in real hard on the whole glove gate or the whole I might have been slipped something in the water theory. So if he's not going there, I'm not going to go there. And for me, just watching Deontay Wilder, what I do understand and agree with is he just never looked like Deontay Wilder. He says things went haywire, things went awry within the last 15 minutes, right up leading to the fight. Poor decisions was made. It might have been something with the suit. As ridiculous as it sounds, like I say, most excuses are valid. I never had any kind of, I never said that the suit situation wasn't valid. It made sense to me. It just don't sound right after a loss. I felt like it shouldn't have been discussed. And you know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. My point is, when I watch that fight, I see so many things that look like it went wrong for Deontay Wilder, where it's just best for me to say it just wasn't his night and the best man won. And let's see what happens if we have a trilogy after all what's going on in the world today was to change and move past it and then get back to some real boxing. That's what I'm saying. And that's my video for you guys today. You know what I'm saying? I do salute these cats from the LDBC, and I respect these cats from the LDBC. And when it comes to Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury conversation, there's just some things I disagree with. But other than that, I just don't understand how, you know what I'm saying, people don't respect the platform and don't salute the platform. But if you're going to come to nocturnal thoughts, I want you to understand, I do my best to keep it 1,000, respectful, but I ain't here to, you know what I'm saying, you know, I ain't trying to like, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna just do videos trying to appease people. That's not why I do this. You know what I'm saying? If it's your pleasure to hear my thoughts, man, I salute you. But I'm not gonna rack my brain to come up with this fake persona just to make people that I'm not, that's not me. That's not my style. I don't keep my thoughts in a box. So if you like me today and you don't like me tomorrow, man, so be it. But I just want to say to people that do subscribe to my channel, I appreciate it. So I do want to let you guys know, give you the heads up. I just do my best to be the authentic version of me. And you know what I'm saying? You got to take the good with the bad, the beautiful with the ugly. It's Nocturnal Thoughts, man. I appreciate y'all time. Salute.